Dean, we heard, I mean, you were clearly frustrated at something during your first race, giving away a lead when you looked so competitive. What was the issue in that first race specifically?
We just had a little bit of an issue with one of the foils, just for some reason, it's not behaving the same as the other, and we just lost lift on one side in attack, and it happened again in the next race against Ben and the Ineos team, and it's just in the lighter conditions it really magnifies the mistakes. If something isn't working perfectly, then it makes the boat very hard to sail.
Just looking ahead to tomorrow, Dean, I mean, how will you approach it? What's the setup?
Tomorrow, we're up against Jimmy and Francesco and the Linarossa team, so they showed like they were going pretty well today in this lighter breeze, and we sort of, from what we've seen up till now, they look strong in these conditions, so it's going to be a good challenge for us tomorrow to race them, and all going well, then we'll race the winner out of Ineos and Team New Zealand. We're definitely going out there with a really positive attitude. We're looking forward to another day of racing, because this will be the last time we get to race until it starts to count in January.
Jimmy, how good is it at this stage, with the whole Prada Cup ahead, to be going up against a defender in a race like that last race and looking, like a real contender?
No, it was nice. We had a really competitive, some lead changes. I think that's all you can ask for in a race against the defender, and I thought the boat was going well, and we got to see them in a different condition. Most of the training we've done, the practice racing's been on the top end. It was nice to see a change and to see, the strengths and weaknesses of both teams.
Let's looking ahead to tomorrow. Just tell us the setup and I guess how Linarossa is going to approach it.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to tomorrow. It looks like probably similar conditions, maybe a little bit more breeze, which would be good. We had two really good races against Dean and the lads on American Magic yesterday, and could have gone either way, so we're expecting nothing more. We've got a long history of racing each other in this game. Yeah, I can't wait.
Ben, two more races out on the water, still lots to be ironed out. What positives can you take away from today? What have you learned?
It's hard to take too many positives away from a day like that. As a professional sportsman and in a professional sports team, we're here to try and win. And certainly when we have a day like that, in these lighter airs, we're struggling with the performance of the boat, and we've been talking about that for a while. But when you actually put it into practice for real in a race, that's tough. But, like you said, we've got to learn from that and understand what the issues are, or how more importantly, how can we solve the issues. And we are, believe me, behind the scenes, we're working incredibly hard to get the performance of this boat right. And we will, and we'll come back stronger.
Just a word about tomorrow. What is the setup? I bet it's a bit of a thought at this moment, but how will you approach it, and what learnings perhaps can you gather from it?
The forecast for tomorrow is for light airs, which, as we've seen today, is it's a struggle for us. So it'll be more about, again, what can we learn from the other teams? Perhaps what are they doing better than we are? What's the setup of the boat? And looking forward to the Challenger Series, which is absolutely key. It's when we're really racing for keeps. What changes can we make to get the performance going?
Pete, it's not the Cup, it's the World Series. 3 days of racing, three very capable challengers. It's a step on the journey, but the team must feel it's a big step forward. How pleased are you with this win?
Yeah, I think it's been an incredible 3 days of racing. Not just what's been happening on the racecourse, but seeing how many Kiwis have been getting out to cheer it on. And I think looking around the racecourse, we have no idea how many boats are out there, but there must have been over 1,000, and just fully lined. We came back here for the opening ceremonies and the prize givings. It's just been incredible to see how many Kiwis have been getting behind and supporting us. And I think there's been 120 people working pretty hard in the shed for the last 3 years to try and get us to the point where we've got a competitive boat, and we can go and win yacht races. And I think we're incredibly excited by the fact we're able to do that, and we just want to say thanks to everyone for cheering us on and supporting us.
What's the mood in the base? I mean, how pleased are everybody that you're the form boat?
Yeah, I think the exciting thing for us is we feel like we've got plenty of areas we can improve. We've definitely pushed the boundaries pretty hard in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways we feel like we've still got some big gains to come, and that's really what you have to aim at these things. We're really aiming at a start line that's on the 6th of March, and although this event's a really cool opportunity to check in, opportunity to figure out where your strengths and weaknesses are and what you need to work on over the next 3 months. But I think we've got a pretty exciting summer ahead.
What's the team's feeling on the challengers after these 3 days of racing?
I think today, we had great races with both American Magic and Luna Rossa. It feels like Luna Rossa's probably slightly more optimised for the light air. And American Magic's probably slightly better in the breeze, but seem to go pretty good across the range. I think they've both got great boats. I think obviously Ben's struggles a little bit in the lighter air, but I think he showed the other day he's not bad in the breeze. So it's pretty incredible to see how close the 4 teams are really with a new concept of rule.
Tomorrow it's not a round robin, is it? It's it's absolutely head to head. How will you approach it?
Yeah, probably just like we approached today. Today we knew we pretty much had to go out there and win both races to try and win it, and that's probably the same way we approach every day. It's something that you don't line up on a start line to not try and win a race. So that's what we're trying to do.
There's been a fair amount of criticism on the starting of Emirates Team New Zealand. How will you approach that, and perhaps personally, how tough's that been?
We don't worry about it too much. It's something that's the same criticism of Bermuda, and like I said, we're aiming at the America's Cup, not this event, and we feel like we're learning a lot this week, and we're pretty excited by the amount we can improve.
Thanks very much, and well done.
Thanks.
All on stage. Congratulations. Francesco? Congratulations. And now some même champagne. Même champagne, the winners. The winners. You want to... This is very exciting. There will be another race.